Hello everybody, and welcome back to part 2 on this General Electric P968 Alpha. I'm your host Jack, and you are watching VintageElectronicsGeek.com, or as we like to call it in-house, VEGTV. Please feel free to use that. Today we are going to tear this radio apart, and rip its guts out and service it. How far into the servicing process we're going to get today is another story. So, no time like the present to get started. And who doesn't like presents, right? Oops. That one went flying on the floor. Do have some corrosion, as I stated, but it's, looking at it now, is really not as bad as I thought, but it's still some issues. And it appears that it is going to be a mixture of Phillip head, 1/4 inch socket, and then whatever size that is. We will need to unsolder the antenna connection here on the side, and then the battery connection on that side. So I reckon I need to fire up the thingamajig and do it to it. Today is the first time using both cameras in this configuration for me. So I could definitely be doing multicam a lot better, and hopefully you, the viewer, will be able to view my videos a lot better. As opposed to always having my hands in your way. You'll be able to see something. So the battery box apparently is not going to be an issue. But as you can see, we do have tape here, so and different colored wire. So does that mean this battery box is not the original, or did we just come in, clean up the corrosion? Not sure, not likey. As you see, we got purple wire on that side and purple wire on that side. So what I'm going to do, since I'm going to replace that, I'm just going to snip this out of the way. And hope that I have proper color-coded wire, but if not, that's okay. Cardboard. As you can see, that's filthy. One thing you want to do, if you're not too familiar, or just in general, I guess I should say, take a lot of photos of your projects. Good quality photos, good clear photos. Also, if not that, then at least good clean video. That way you can remember where things belong when you go to put them all back together. So this is a note from myself as well as others. Red wire connected to that lug. And over here we have yellow and blue wire to the top lug and red wire to the bottom lug. So the top lug is the positive and the bottom side is your negative. And this is your antenna terminal for more than likely your shortwave radio. It is very plausible. It could also be for your AM radio, but I don't know that. And I would imagine if I paid attention to the owner's manual, the service manual, it just may tell me. I went ahead and pulled the board out, but I don't have it out all the way. I do want to make an addendum to, and a correction what I said as far as the screw placement is concerned. We actually have screws you want to remove. Was not that goofy. Not that. So we had screw here, 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 and here. Furthermore, once, well, let's see here, what else was I going to say? I had to pull this out of the case. Now, you see it's got these two little slots right here, screwdriver slots. Best way to do that is no, you don't want pair of needle nose pliers wrenching on that, scarring up the metal and tearing up the pleather of the box here. You want to use proper tools, and these are the proper tools. This is called a spanner. And this is a tool that you can get off of eBay. This is, matter of fact, that's exactly where I got this, was off of eBay. Two different types. This type here where the tips are fixed, solid, one piece, or the other one where they're removable and very easy to be lost. I went ahead and got the solid, and even though they work out fantastic, sometimes I wished I would have got the ones that had the removable ends, because when you go to use the tool, it pokes you right in the hand. And don't feel good. So it's a fantastic tool, good quality. I like it. I'm happy. So, oh, and the price, I don't remember what I paid. I don't think I paid too terribly much. I've had it for a couple of years. They may have changed. I might have paid $15-20 or thereabout for it. I really don't know. So the principle is you adjust the guides here to your diameter and stick it in as such and then turn. And of course, in either one of my cameras, it don't look like you could see very well. So let's redo that, shall we? There you go. So all it is 2 flathead screwdrivers on this end, 2 pointies on this end. I'd actually bought the tool to work on my cameras, my vintage, 70s Japanese cameras or whatnot. But it works out fantastic for this application as well. I don't think it has any true dedication application, just wherever you need a spanner. I guess I'm getting off on a side tangent. Spanners. I've not had the opportunity yet to use these. Just got them about a month ago. Same principle, except for this is in a fixed screwdriver kind of thing. I don't have an application for this. Nothing in mind anyway. I saw them. They were a couple of bucks. $5, $4, I don't remember. And I bought them. Chinese, of course. All of these are Chinese. Where else? But very good quality. These were package said made in America, USA. But like I said, I ordered them from China. Good solid quality tool. They're a Gropey. Oh no, that's a B. Bropey. B-R-O-P-P-E. Started pulling this out, and one thing you want to do once you get it all free, when you pull the board out, you want to lift up and then pull out. You're going to get hung on this speaker by the hole, but that's the way you do it. This yellow speaker wire, note to self and to whomeothers. This, as you can see, is really short and comes through this hole and attaches to this lug or this leg of this resistor. And I paused because note to self or other. I need to remove this jack, this wire to break free of the casing. Now I have 2 options. One, I could unsolder right here, or actually I guess 3 options. Unsolder here at the speaker, unsolder at the jack, or just completely remove the speaker. I think in my scenario, for ease, I'm going to go ahead and just remove the speaker out of case by removing these 3 screws, and then I will break free from the speaker. I just wanted to document and notate that if you break free from here, that appears to be a dark green wire, and it not sure how well we're seeing. If you're looking at the jack where you got the orange wire facing you, so it's going to be on the left hand side. So all these connections have been mechanical. Mechanical is fantastic, but also can be a pain in the rear. I guess Phillips head is not what's needed. A flathead is. But the mechanical, great, but a pain in the backside, and I need a smaller one of those. Alright, I have it finally all broke free. Looks good, a little dusty, but looks good. But then again, I guess if you were 50 years old, you'd probably look a little dusty as well, right? I should say 54 years old. Alright, so let's look at all this noise. Revision D. I don't know what that means. I guess there is an A, B, C of that board. I would need to put it underneath the magnoscope or the bionic eye, but real quick, it looks okay at this stance. And up here we have another number, D5681. I guess that's chassis number, board number. Something exciting. And that's what it'd be like on this side. Looks really good. So, removing this one is going to be not a problem. This one would be the problem. I don't want to restring. So what do we got over here? We definitely have a capacitor. Electrolytic, that is. And there's plausibly one right there. Because there's our, oh no, it was a diode. That's a transistor. I guess we should go on the hunt for the one diode, right? Alright, let me look at this underneath the magnoscope, bionic eye, and I'll come back to you. I've looked at this board underneath my bionic eye. Everything looks fine. I don't see, major issues. So the next thing I want to do is, we got these two little modules on either side that are populated with capacitors. And in order to get to them, you have to unsolder all these wires. Which, right there. Which could be painful. We'll see. Now I could use my desoldering gun, but I'm going to try my needles. They've been doing pretty good. Now my overhead cam, I need to apologize to you since this is all new to me and all new to you. I think I'm going to need to adjust my overhead cam, get it dialed in, but I'm going to have to do that throughout time. So right now, that's about as close as we're going to get, because right about there is center for the camera. And let's see here. We'll give that a shot, see what happens. So in order for me to zoom out, I need to put the camera there. Zoom in, I need to put the camera there. you need to have that item you're working on closer, and that's not exactly closer, but we'll give it a shot. I'm not going to do all of these on camera. I'll try this on camera and see how we do, and then we'll go from there. So it looks like between the two cameras, hopefully my hands will be in your way as much as possible. So we just hit the iron with some Magnaflux, and so it looks like the camera here on the side is going to be the winner. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? All right, let me work on this off camera.